Hello and welcome to my show, The Process Pro, a video series which is for the working professionals. I'm your host, Kaushik Majumder, and workplace challenge consultant and an author. Now, those of you watching this show for the first time, The Process Pro is named after my book, The Process Pro. Now, this show is designed to present a new perspective on the four pillars of any successful organizations to the viewers, to the working professionals. On each episode, there would be a guest. The guest could be a seasoned business owner, an experienced working professional, could be a budding entrepreneur, or could be a newbie just started his or her professional career. Now, I'm going to ask 5 workplace related questions to my guests. Now, let me tell you something very important. There would not be any right or wrong answers to my questions. The answers will be the perspectives of the guests. Now, you, the viewers, got a role to play on my show. You have to judge whether the guest is the process pro or not. For that, all you have to do is check the answers given by the guests. You have to match the guest's answers with the answers that you think are the right ones. If you find the guest answers match the ones which you think are the right ones, or close to the ones that you think are the right ones, then you have to vote the guests at the Process Pro. For that, all you have to do is type in the 3 words, the Process Pro, in the comment section. Now, it's your vote, so the margin of consideration would be totally up to you. And let me tell you that every vote counts. Before I introduce our today's guest to you, let me tell you something important. Those of you who have not subscribed to my channel yet, please do so now. Because I keep creating workplace challenge related videos every week. And if you are a working professional, you don't want to miss any of them. So let's start the Process Pro. Today, my guest is Joy Banerjee. He has been a veteran in the HR field for almost 27 years, you mentioned, right? So Joy, would you say hi to my viewers and the kind of companies or the areas that you have worked so far?
Yeah, thanks Kaushik, first and foremost. And the industry that I have worked in is primarily into insurance, so which is the BFSI sector. So my career started pretty early on. So like I started at the age of 19, worked with government sectors as well as the private sector. And to name the companies, I worked with LIC as a startup company, so that was my first company to work. And then I worked with various insurance companies, right. Starting with Max, which is now Max Life. Then I went to Aviva, I worked with Reliance, I worked with Tata. Right. Then I had a stint with a logistic company of Blue Dart, and presently with Liberty.
Okay, fantastic. So you covered multiple sectors.
Yes.
And so it will be great talking to you. So can we start the Process Pro? So let's start the Process Pro. So the first question, Joy, for you is on a scale of 1 to 10, what is your rating would be for the importance of process behind the success of any organization?
I would rate it as 9, at least 9 or even more towards 10.
Okay.
I think that's most critical for success.
Right.
And I'll give you a reason for that. The reason for that is what happens is although we are all people and the organization is all about people, however it is very critical to have well laid out process. If you don't have processes and if you don't have those definitions in place, there is chaos.
The second question, again, another very important pillar of any successful organization is its culture. How do you look at culture in terms of, on a scale of 1 to 10 by the success of any organization?
So again, to give a rating scale straight away, so I think culture also has a very high rating scale. So I will also give culture as 9.
Okay.
And I'll tell you reasons for that. And it is very critical because culture is something which is dealing with people. And people are your most important, I would say, ingredient of success.
Right.
So if people are not there with you with that kind of a culture, so it becomes difficult for you to work. I'll give you an example. Take an example of Google.
Okay. Okay.
So Google is Google because of its culture.
Okay.
Right? So if you go there, so they have a set culture and they work in that kind of a culture. And people who work with Google I don't think so they will ever be able to come out and work with any other organization which has a different kind of a culture.
Okay.
Because they get imbibed into that kind of a culture.
Right, right. The next is about leadership.
Yeah.
I would love to know your opinion on two specific skills, leadership skills or characteristics that a smart leader brings to the table.
Number one is the leader has to be very agile. Situations are so fast changing around you.
Okay.
And as a leader, if you are not able to foresee it and make the changes accordingly for yourself as well as your team, so it becomes very difficult for you to sustain the organization as well as sustain your leadership place in the organization. And the number two that a leader has to be open.
Okay.
In today's world, what is happening is we are moving in a very different world, and in that world, if you're not open, so where I'm coming from is I'm coming from the concept of growth mindset. So in growth mindset, you have to be open, right? And fixed mindset was a time of the past.
Yes.
It's gone.
Next, the fourth pillar of any organization, which is the people. It's people. Now, again, I would love to know your views on two specific skills or characteristics that brings by a smart employee.
The first one for every smart employee would be is the employee has to constantly learn and unlearn. Right? So while you're learning new skills and you're applying new skills, you have to constantly unlearn and unburden yourself. The second one, I think, for every smart employee is collaboration and remaining relevant. So collaboration is very, very important because what happens is you're working in an organization and you might be the best worker. However, what is important to know is, are you relevant? And if you're not relevant, then it will be very difficult for you to sustain yourself.
Okay. So the last question, which is the fifth one, I would love to know, in your opinion, the most common challenge, one challenge faced by any working professional at their workplace. I would keep that bracket between 3 and 12 years of experience.
So what people face is most of the times when they are in that space and they have kind of got a comfort of doing their work is, am I safe?
Am I safe?
Yeah. So am I safe? Insecurity is a big one. So biggest challenge because we know our world is today, and in that atmosphere, everybody has that fear in the back of the mind that am I safe? What should I do? It's constant, you're constantly in that pressure of am I safe? Am I safe? Am I safe? Am I safe? And you keep on doing things with that kind of pressure at the back of your mind.
Right.
So I think that's the biggest threat or the biggest worry or the biggest challenge that every employee faces.
So fantastic. So thank you very much, Joy, and I think wonderful answers. So viewers, now it's your turn to vote Joy, the Process Pro, if you find Joy's answers match the ones which you think are the correct ones. I hope you have liked this video. Looking forward to see you in my next video with another perspective, with another new learnings for all of you. Till then, this is Kaushik Majumder signing off. Thank you very much for watching.
Thanks, Kaushik.